Mauricio Ruffy gets the finish versus Rafael Fiziev. UFC 325. Let's get into it. This was a dope fight. Like I said in my predictions, this was the most intriguing matchup to me. Just stylistically, I knew it was going to be very entertaining. And first round, Fiziev did exactly what I said he needed to do, which was put the pressure on him, right? I thought that Fiziev would be able to use that experience and really put it on Ruffy and test to see what he's made of. So he does that. He keeps Ruffy on the back foot the entire first round, kept him behind the black line with his back to the cage, minimizing him being able to throw those kicks, and he was beating his leg up. Like, you can really see the welt on his leg. It was like really red. Fiziev really did a good job beating that leg up, putting the pressure on him. Again, not allowing him to stay on the outside, with his pretty striking and doing what he wants. And he executed it perfectly. Like, controlled the octagon, controlled the pace of the fight, and I have Fiziev winning the first round. So the second round starts. Fiziev starts trying to do the same thing, but Ruffy really started putting it together well. Really, he started being more active, started throwing more, and then the key to victory was the jab. Like, he was just started popping that jab, landing it consistently whenever he wanted, and then out of nowhere comes the right hand, drops Fiziev, and then eventually puts him away. And I think he's the first person to finish Fiziev. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the first person to knock him out. And that was a hell of a performance. That's what you want to do when you're coming off a loss. You want to come back and make a statement, let alone a statement where everybody's looking at you like you got fraud checked and you got exposed. Though this stylistic matchup doesn't disprove what happened in that matchup, because you were fighting a grappler and now you're fighting a striker. But it does still put your name back into the mix, get you higher in the rankings, because I believe Fiziev was like number 9. So he's going to move from like 15 to number 9. And that gets him in there where he's able to, fight these top 10 guys. And then get his name in the mix within the next couple of fights. So the UFC obviously likes him. He's definitely got a fan base that's riding with him. So, he keeps getting victories like this. He'll be looking at a new number 1 contender within like the next year or so. As far as his next matchup, I think you put him against Dan Hooker, who's just coming off a loss. Dan Hooker is, I think, like number 6 or number 7. After that beating, probably going to need some time off. And if not Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler, Money Moicano. Some exciting matchups. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Mauricio Ruffy finishes Rafael Fiziev, bounces back from a loss, makes a statement. UFC 325.